In the heart of Obunike village, under the shade of an ancient Iroko tree, sat Nnenna, weaving a mat with fingers that trembled more from memory than age. Her eyes, once as fiery as the sun, now carried the weight of stories unspoken, one of which she finally chose to tell. Nnenna had been the fourth wife of Chief Okafor, a wealthy cocoa farmer with sprawling land and a reputation for power. She was married at 19, choosing not for love but for her quiet beauty, and the way her eyes lowered in submission during the market visit with her aunt. Her bride price was paid before she could spell the word freedom. The compound was already full when she arrived. 3 co-wives, 10 children, and a silence that spoke louder than any welcome. The first wife, Mama Chinyere, ran the household like a matron of war. The second, Ijoma, was bitter from years of being overlooked. The third, Kemi, was sweet but won, having given birth to 5 children with no help from their husband, who was often absent, chasing new thrills. Nnenna youth brought unwanted envy. Chief Okafor, now in his late 60s, took to her like a moth to fire. Her womb was the latest shrine for his ego. She bore a son within a year, and the household tension grew thicker. The other wives became walls instead of women. No comfort, no alliance. Just cold greetings and exchanged glances sharpened like knife. But Nnenna didn't break. She sang lullabies to her son every night. Soft tunes her late mother once hummed. She planted bitterleaf and okra behind her hut, started a little hen pen, and even helped Ijoma when her daughter had a fever. Slowly, she became more than a wife. She became a mother to those who needed it, even when their own mother's love had withered from pain. Yet, the pain found her too. Chief Okafor began staying in the city more. The money came less frequently. He had taken a fifth wife, barely older than Nnenna's own son. The compound fell into poverty. The other wives grew resentful again, each believing they were now the most neglected. Fights erupted over firewood, over cassava, over who left the gates open. The unity Nnenna tried to stitch unraveled thread by thread. One night, after the compound clay walls had gone to sleep, Nnenna heard a soft knock. It was Kemi, the third wife. She sat by Nnenna's door, eyes swollen. "He beat me," she whispered, "for asking about school fees." Nnenna wrapped a cloth around Kemi's shoulder, and they sat in silence. That silence became a bond, and soon the women began to lean into each other again. When Mama Chinyere fell ill, it was Nnenna who baited her. When Ijoma's son got into trouble at the village square, Nnenna worked with her to plead with the elders. Years passed. Chief Okafor died during one of his many city trips, found in a young girl apartment, clutching his chest, gasping for air. Suddenly, the compound was left to fend for itself. What had once been a palace of female rivalry turned into a place of survival. With the chief death came land disputes, inheritance battles, and family vultures. Nnenna stood before the clan elders with her head high. "You gave us to him like gifts. Now that he is gone, will you discard us like broken calabashes?" Her voice echoed across the village square. Women whispered, men frowned. The elders shivered uncomfortably, but her voice said something old, something true. That day, for the first time, women were invited to speak during the family land council. The wives were given rights to stay on the land and continue their farming. Nnenna didn't stop there. She gathered all the young girls of Obunike under the same Iroko tree she now sat beneath. She taught them how to read, how to sell their yams without being cheated, how to ask questions. She told them her story, not to make them bitter, but to make them wise. One day, a young girl raised her hand. "Mama Nnenna, is polygamy bad?" Nnenna smiled, her wrinkled finger pausing their weaving. "It is not the cloth that is bad, my child. It is the thread that binds it. If built on respect, it may hold, but if built on ego and silence, it will tear and leave you cold." And with that, she passed down her truth, not from a textbook, not from a preacher's mouth, but from the scars of living, surviving, and rising. The moral lesson for this story is that True strength is found in unity, wisdom and compassion, even in silence and suffering. A woman's voice can rebuild what pride and ego once destroyed. This is the end of this story. If you enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up and share with your friends. Subscribe and hit the bell for updates. Let us know where you are watching us from in the comments.